Greetings and salutations, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another episode of Insurgency Elementals here over on Roll for Trauma. It's been far too long. Happy post-Thanksgiving to all you wonderful kiddos. But yeah, what's going on, kiddos? How's it going? How's it hanging? Hopefully to the left. Say hi, players.
Hi, players.
Cole, don't start with me. Do not start with me. I already know what I said. Let it be. Wasn't meant to be there, but it just happened. Oh, how's it going over there in the... Oh.
I nearly cut out. I don't know what happened there. And once you started.
Oh. Well, where's your camera? Turn it back on.
Bring us your face.
You chopped me in half, bro. There you go. All right. This is going to be the toughest battle that you guys have ever had to experience. It's been 2 weeks. What happened on the last episode?
Well,
Yes.
ball of dirt with windows. Yeah, there was a ball of dirt with windows. We went to the ocean of sludge.
We left Hanny on the boat.
Who's Hanny?
Sorry, you guys.
You left Inez on the boat?
I'm screaming.
You right.
I was like, can we leave Hanny on a boat?
Yes.
I'm gonna leave your ass on the boat and see how you like it.
Anyways,
I got beef with Hanny right now. That's what it is. I'm very impartial. It's not going to affect her character at all. I just got beef with Hanny just because.
We
fair enough, honestly.
met up with my family, and we talked to my very sick mother, and we encountered a dude who's a very mischievous dude. And I believe his name was...
Oh shit, what's that guy?
I don't remember his name. Xeon.
Xeon, yep. The host of Belcast.
Yep.
He was not very nice to us, and he made us have weird reality.
Yeah.
He
gave us
turned
nightmares.
me into vomiting fur.
Gross.
When he turned Elijah into electric string. It was weird, and nobody liked it.
Shut.
Yeah.
That was unnecessary.
And I think that's all that we missed.
I will take that for what it is. Anybody else want to add anything else? Electric noodles.
Narina was talking to her god and her mom at the same time, I believe, at some point,
Something like that.
about her mom's being sick
Yep.
and getting, like, way worse.
Let's get some noms in the chat for Elijah being the most delectable meal from last episode, being that electric spaghetti. Yum, 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 yum.
You know.
Stop it. Stop it right now.
I
Stop.
did not like that sound. What was that?
It was something unholy, I'm quite sure.
Oh, just like you and me. But
Stop it.
Hanny, I'm gonna make you roll a fucking trauma roll right off the beginning if you don't knock it off. I just want to say thank you all in the chat for sticking with us. We're 8 episodes deep, and you guys are the only reason why we're able to continue doing this fun project. So I do just want to thank you guys for that. I'm thankful for you, since I couldn't say this to you guys last week. Also, I'm thankful to my players for rocking with me still. So you guys all get an inspiration point today, because I just feel like you guys deserve one. So do with that information what you will.
I'm so inspiration rich.
She said, I'm so inspired right now.
You're just, like, heartily thrice inspired. Like,
Screaming, crying, and hollering.
good. Continue.
Yes. Okay, this glare is not doing me any justice.
I know the feeling.
Are you guys ready?
thank you. Yeah,
Cool. Because we're not going to start with you guys. We're going to start with Hanny. With Inez. if you will. That's her actual name. Okay, and we are off. Inez, as you're laying in bed, suffering from the seasickness that you got, you start to feel this uneasy feeling, almost as if you're completely alone and yet being watched at the same time. While laying in the room, the limited candlelight that they had set up for you is burning on the last of its embers. It's close to about 11 at night at this point for you, and the ship is completely silent.
May I roll a perception check?
You certainly can.
So that would be a 6.
A 6. As far as you can tell, you're still sitting in this room that's just very dark. You don't really hear any sounds outside, besides the sound of like tiny waves crashing against the side of the ship itself, creaking of the wood as it's kind of like swaying back and forth, going along with the tiny waves. But nothing really stands out besides the small little drawer that's in front of you, a small little vanity mirror, the door itself, and then any of your items that you set down before you crawled into bed.
Ines will try and get up, collect her belongings, and take the candle, and go take a walk along the deck, trying to find a guard.
As you reach for the handle of the door, you hear a voice. You know you're completely alone on the ship, right? Thank you so much for the subscribing for 3 months, Lava. We appreciate that. Sorry, it scared her. I was like, ah! Good job. Oh, damn. Wait, you know what that means? It's time to roll.
Oh no!
And I took the time to get my dice together too before we started the stream, just so I can make sure you guys get as much chaos as possible, because I love you guys. It's a tier 2 sub. Are we counting each tier as a separate roll? Is that what we're doing, chat? I'm like, because I'll roll twice.
No, we're counting it as one.
Damn. She said just one. We'll be kind for this one and do it as just one. Okay. Okay, Lava, is this going for Inez, or do you want me to save this roll for the other party members when we get to them? Also, check out the ambiance, bro. Damn, okay. Hold on. Let me write this down real quick, like. 14. Okay. Roll number 2, who does that? So first one's gonna go for Inez. Roll number 2, who do you want that to go for? Okay, thank you for just putting them in order. I appreciate you so much. You know, it's like live editing, except it's not. We're doing live rolls right now. What is that? Okay.
All rolls are live rolls.
He's not wrong.
All rolls are live rolls.
Damn. What was that? 13. And then. Awesome. Okay.
Anxiety creeping up.
Yes, anxiety
Unbelievable.
creeping up on everybody. Got it. Oh, this just works out so perfect. Inez, your role? Lava, thank you so much for this. It just really sets the tone for everything. Righteous. Okay. So as you hear this voice telling you, you know you're the only one on the ship, right?
What?
You feel as
Who's
if
here?
there's hands on your shoulders, and as you would turn around to look, there's no one there. Except for a pair of floating eyes, and two dismembered hands, and a mouth.
Is there something else?
No, just those, just those things.
Who are you? And Inez will kind of just pull out her dagger.
I don't think you really need to know that information. I should probably inform you, though, that those physical daggers won't really do anything to me. But, I mean, you're more than welcome to try. I mean, what form do I have to stab? And it kind of spins around in a circle.
You are on my ship. I have all the right to know your name.
You know, when you live as long as I do, names kind of become senseless. I don't really have one. Want to give me one? It gets like really close to your face.
Stop.
Sorry. It slowly starts to back up. You can hear the sounds of what would be feet creaking going backwards in the position of where it is, but still no form besides hands, eyes, and the mouth.
Who are you and how did you get here?
I'm ethereal, so you really shouldn't worry about that. And you can just call me a messenger. You know, it's from the gods. I mean, specifically Velcal, to be honest. You know, the dark one, the one that you guys are probably trying to seal back away. He told me to tell you guys that resistance is futile, give in to his demands, and hand over the power, and nobody gets hurt. And if you choose to say no, you guys are gonna die. Wait, hold on. And it's kind of like puts its hand up to where an ear would be. Oh. You want me to say it just like that? I don't know. Sorry. Okay. I'll let her know. Okay. Bye. Okay. Updated information. Velcal told me to tell you that he doesn't really want to negotiate with you guys. Stop this futile effort to put him away. And with that being said, you're all gonna die. In that same instance, this is where that first roll comes in. Thank you so much, Lava. The ship goes completely quiet for a second, followed by an ear-piercing shriek. You're tormented by a discordant melody that only you can hear, and you're deafened to all other sounds for the next hour.
Yeesh.
As this monster lets out this high-pitched wail, it starts to vibrate, your vision starts to get a little blurry, your ears are ringing intensely, and then it just disappears.
Inez is gonna call for guards.
One of the guards wakes up from his sleep. Princess.
come in?
The door opens. Is that one of these? Yes.
Are the body parts still there?
No, they're gone.
Gone?
Gone.
Ines will run out of the room and try and find anybody.
So you're running past the guards that you yelled for?
Well, are they at the door?
Yeah.
Then I'll run into the guard.
Okay. Gotcha. So you're running full speed into this guard that's behind the door, and it's like,
Speak. Use your voice. Ines will just kind of freak out and run on the top of the deck.
as soon as you're out of earshot of the guard, that's really weird that she just wasn't getting it. Like, I don't understand what's going on. Like, I don't know. As it cuts back to you and you go on to the upper deck, you can see this very ominous purple fog that's just covering the water around the ship that you're on. You can tell that the water is a little bit too thick to be considered regular water. This is a more viscous substance that you didn't see while you were initially under deck. So you're looking at this kind of like slime and sludge consistency for what the water is, and this purple fog, similar to the purple that the set of disembodied parts started to radiate before it completely disappeared in front of you, and it goes underwater.
This is disgusting. What is happening? Okay. Okay. I can handle this. Where's the captain? And Ines will kind of just frantically start running around and looking for the captain.
The captain hears all the commotion on the deck and kind of yes.
Is he on the deck? Like, is he near me? Can I see him?
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Captain, could you please just speak anything? Oh no. I cannot hear anything. I am deaf. Can anybody could help?
What the captain walks back into his quarters and then comes back out with a parchment and a pen and hands it over to you.
He knows what kind of take it or did.
He pulls out his own and then writes on the page, and he holds it up to you. I don't know why I'm handing this to you, even though I can hear you, you just can't hear me. So, and then grabs another part of it and starts writing, and he kind of lets you know your friends went underwater in a dirty bubble, ? Towards the city. Is there anything we can do to assist you? And then holds up the paper and explains that all to you.
I don't know. I am unable to go underwater. You know me. I've been bathing in lava all my life.
As
I
you
can't go
say
into
that,
water.
As you say that, your ankle starts glowing like bright red. You feel heat like radiating off of it. Like so much so that even the captain kind of steps back like, whoa, that's weird. In the process of this happening, when you're saying that you can't breathe underwater, I need you to roll a... What do I want you to roll? Roll a Constitution saving throw.
Is it gonna be the death of me? Guess I'm dead. 13?
You're not dead, thankfully. This heat is starting to radiate up your leg and going across your body, covering every inch of you. I'm so sorry. I was trying not to interrupt you. I'm sorry. Oh my god.
I love you, Elijah. I love you, Elijah. Thank you for that.
I felt your jump from over here.
I would hope you did. I damn near jumped through the wall.
I saw him coming.
I'm easily jumpy. I wasn't looking, and it just so happened that the second I turned, I just see a figure because I was about to describe some shit that wasn't scary, and I'm like, oh shit, there's someone standing here.
I just
Oh,
heard a guy who fell off the desk.
My goodness.
Not my intention.
you're fine.
Somebody clip that. Somebody.
Please don't clip that.
Somebody's definitely gonna clip that.
For my own sanity,
that's
please don't
not-
clip that.
That's going to TikTok.
Hate it. See, this just goes to show, even when I'm not playing the campaign, I still get scared in campaigns. That's crazy. I just get scared on the channel.
You go from
scared.
TikTok. You
Like,
know
let's
I was
be
gonna put that
honest.
in there. My apologies for that.
Okay.
It's one of my feet.
Okay. Now that we're calm and not being scared, as this heat is completely enveloping your body, you start to glow this like bright red, and in the only way I can describe it as pure Sailor Scout transformation sequence, you start spinning around and you grow gills and you grow a tail based on the power that Magnus has given you, because the gods just can do these things for their chosen, and you now have the ability to breathe underwater, which you instantly start to feel because you're on land, and the whole culture shock of breathing regular air and breathing oxygen through water is starting to affect you. Yes, how can I help you?
Not everybody watches anime. You
I'm
cannot
screaming.
have to
I'm
explain another way.
screaming. Completely forgot. Wow, and I just called you a nerd right before this. I take it back. You have this magical transformation where you're glowing this bright red and you're spinning around, and then your body starts changing, your legs change into like a mermaid tail, you get gills, and you have Magnus's insignia create this like underwater suit for you basically, and you've transformed into a creature that is able to breathe underwater to solve the problem for the fire member of the group not being able to go underwater. And that's what you missed last time on Sailor Moon.
Hello.
Yes. Love that. Which, plot twist, ladies and gentlemen, everybody was supposed to get the magical girl experience last episode, but they decided we're going to make a dirt bubble. I was like, well, I guess I don't get to make everybody magical girls. Whatever, it's fine. Like,
That's okay, I'm special.
I at least got
Well,
one.
you finally gave us the ability to realize we can use our powers, so that's on you.
Be that as it may. So,
Inez will kind of just look at herself, look at the captain, look back at herself, look at the captain, look back and forth, frantically.
the captain's
that's
like,
all.
the captain's like, and then grabs the paper,
No.
and then just writes on the paper.
Fair enough. I believe. Well, I guess now that I can go underwater, I'll just figure this out my own deal.
You can hear Magnus's voice kind of speak to you. I did this to make sure that we can help you get to the others. You might want to hurry. They're getting closer to Tempestus, and I feel her pool is different. I'll kind of help you lead you towards your friends. Now go.
Thank you. And on extreme diving.
Professional diver jumps in, and as you hit the murky surface, the sludge and slime that would have stuck to you starts to evaporate instantly thanks to the heat that I keep calling your kingdom, your god, that Magnus is giving you with this new form. And I hate that you guys clipped that already. Get out of here. I fucking hate it here. You dive in, it evaporates off of you, and you're swimming through the water at breakneck speeds, almost as if you've been swimming your entire life, heading in this direction that this light illuminating from you is shooting towards the area that your friends are going to, which we will cut over to them for a brief moment. As you guys are transporting through this makeshift bubble vessel towards the temple, the waters themselves are darker than usual. You see tiny glimpses of bioluminescent fish and underwater plant life, but not as vibrant as it was by the castle. You can tell that there's a darker shroud around this area in general. The once crystal clear waters of Neptus that show beautifully are a direct reflection of... Oh my gosh, what's going on here? There we go. There we go. Sorry, I saw the mouse doing things and I got scared. They're being... what is the word? They're being like... They're more opaque. The little light that is still in the bottom there is trying to shine through the layer of almost like mucousy film that's surrounding everything. In the distance you can see a few lights. Narina, you would notice this as being the entrance to the Temple of Neptus. But something looks off. The area that's usually well lit feels almost as if it's completely devoid of life. Any life that would be in the area has succumbed to the different toxins and sludge that have been pumping out of the vents that are surrounding the temple, causing anything that gets close by it to usually either be burned by chemical burns or rotted away from the insides.
Narina is going to use her power to make the water go faster, pushing this, for lack of a better term, dirt submarine go towards the temple entrance.
Okay, as we do that, we're gonna get these other rolls knocked out right now too.
Yay!
Don't say yay. Shiny, as the bubble is starting to pick up speed and you're kind of using your power to keep this intact, almost as if willing this bubble to stay as solid as a rock, your skin becomes as hard as stone, and for the next minute you have resistance against non-magical weapon damage. So we'll say next minute and exchange that to your first round of combat.
Sounds good.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Sorry. Rome, sitting in the midst of this bubble, providing them with the necessary oxygen to keep them from completely, suffocating underwater from the sheer pressure. Dark tendrils of dark energy erupt from you and strike each creature within 10 feet of you, dealing 1d6 points of necrotic damage. Thank you so much for the gifted sub, Snow Bear. We appreciate it. We appreciate. Ow, bitch. I just punched myself in the side of the fucking head. Don't yay that. I mean, thank you for following. I just think it's funny that I'm like, I punched myself and it's like, yay! Damn.
Yay.
Friendly fire is on. That's another roll. Let me make sure I roll that before I forget. Ooh. Ooh. Damn.
Okay, so we are all taking 1d10 of damage. Is that what I hear?
No, 1d6 of
Oh.
necrotic damage.
I
Stone, who is that roll going for? Shut up, Hanny.
took 2 damage.
I took 4.
Like 3.
Okay, so just make a note of that
Are
too.
these things on me for a while? Or are they
No, it's just in that moment. It kind of just. For any of you guys that have been keeping up with like current video games, when Spider-Man has the whole symbiote suit and does his like little symbiote like explosion thing, that's kind of what it is. Like just tendrils just shoot out and friendly fire his homies. You're not taking any damage obviously because they come up from you, but your friends do take some damage with that. Oh, okay. Damn, that's gonna be fucked up. Okay. Elijah. Hi, Elijah. How are you doing?
Light is my name. Shooting lightning's my game.
Funny that you say that. Until the end of your first round of combat, chromatic orbs fill the air within 10 feet of you, and any creature which moves within the area takes 1d8 points of either acid, cold, fire, lightning, poison, or thunder damage. While you guys are all collectively inside of this bubble. But something else happens to you, Elijah. As you feel this energy randomly kind of form up inside of you and create these orbs, inside of each one of the orbs that you have, those are 3 of them, you're going to see an image of your sister, who's not your sister, but your sister, an image of your mother, and then an image of Velkalth. Not the human form that you guys saw in the form of Xeon, but Velkalth, the deity of darkness himself. And then you disappear from the bubble. Elijah,
Where did Elijah go?
Elijah, you're
I'm
in...
starting with the tentacle. Come out.
Shot him with a tentacle, just died. You are in this sort of limbo dimension of sorts. The darkness surrounding you feels like the magical darkness, of course, that you guys have been experiencing from the dark deity himself. And it's got you basically strung up, arms pulled out, legs pulled out, one around your neck, one around your waist, just completely stuck in space. And you see this vision of you hear your mother's voice, because I need to grab that picture really quick. You hear your mother's voice, and ooh, come on, I know how to do things. I know how to do the stuff. Ooh. You hear her, son. Son, can you hear me? Baby. Son.
No, Elijah's not responding.
From the darkness, you can see her kind of materialize. Oh, wow. I didn't think it was going to be that small. There we go. There we go. You can see her kind of materialize in front of you. My boy, what has happened to you?
Upon seeing her, Elijah finally talks and he goes, "All right. How you doing, Mom?"
I mean, I wish I could say I was better, but you know, constantly watching over you, it seems like more work than it was when I was alive.
So I guess that means I'm dead too?
I wouldn't say that just yet.
Oh, okay.
There's something
Weird
that's
story thing.
there's something that's trying to take your life, though, and I'm struggling to keep it at bay, but I'll do the best I can to hold him off.
Why don't you let it get to me?
There's
It's not me. Might as well have a talk with it.
there's still something, a greater destiny for you, and I don't want him to take advantage of that. You're strong, so I know of course he can't sway you, but and she kind of grows silent, and she's just staring at you. We're gonna cut back over to the other party. Who's next on that list? Narina.
Hi.
Hi, Narina. How you doing?
Fine. What do you want?
As you're pushing this bubble forward with your power, you're struck with this tendril that emits from Rome. You feel Shiny's fur get hard as hell, and Elijah's suddenly quiet, almost as if he's not even in the bubble anymore. Until the start of your second round of combat, no enemy creature can attack you or target you with harmful abilities or magical effects
Until when?
until the second round of combat.
Oh, a safety.
You have a safety. You have a Uno reverse, basically. You feel the you feel the pull of Tempestus tug on your spirit itself, and then you feel this almost like energy radiate from like your soul throughout your entire body, almost like enveloping you in like a bubble of sorts. It's not a physical bubble, but it definitely gives you that bubble-esque energy.
Perfect. Are we at the temple now?
You would be at the temple now at this point.
Okay. Marina is going to land the submarine vessel bubble outside of the entrance. Is there still a protective air down here, or is it still...
There's a protective air still, yes.
Okay. So yeah, she's just gonna land it on the ground.
Righteous. As you do that,
I'm silly.
¿Qué pasa?
I was just being muted. It's fine. As she lands us and we feel it touch down, I'm gonna just let the dirt fall all around us, and including on top of us.
Marina's gonna like brush it off of herself and look around. Where is Elijah?
As you guys are...
I said that too. It's kind of weird, huh? He just kind of poofs.
Just kind of poofs. Love that. Sorry, let me pull this up. As you guys say that, you can see this glowing red light kind of coming towards you at full speed. Which is a little concerning because you don't know what it is. the time being, but as it gets closer and closer to you, you start to recognize it as Inez, who is covered, or who has a fishtail and gills now.
Tempted to eat her, but also
that
that'd be
permanent?
weird, right? That'd be weird.
Yeah, let's not do that. Inez, are you okay?
Okay, and when you're trying, Rock, watch news, I'm deaf. So
Wait,
we have to figure out another way to communicate.
And Irina's just gonna like wave her over. Okay. We'll figure this out. But first we gotta get in this temple. I'm assuming that Elijah will show up at some point. But for now, let's just keep pushing forward.
Inez, as you
I'm gonna be honest with you, Marina. I like you. I didn't understand a single word.
as
Freaking
you
out.
as you've touched down through this bubble to get into the temple entrance where the rest of them are, it gets very, very, very quiet for you. I don't know where that accent came from. I'm so sorry. Very, very, very quiet for you. You see your parents standing over there, or standing over you, both 20 feet tall, kind of looking down on you. And as they start to get taller and taller and taller, they start to fuse into this amalgamation of your parents and Magnus. And as they're towering over you, they look down upon you and they say, "It truly is a shame that we left the fate of the world in her hands. To think that she thought that she could save the world, and all she is a great disappointment, a letdown, a failure." They're all just pointing shame and disappointment at you, just laying in on you. And you're going to take...
That's cute. Still can't hear y'all.
Oh no, you can hear this. This is that roll that you got. This is that roll that you got. You feel this in your spirit. So much so that you're going to be taking 2d10 points of psychic damage, and you're frightened until the end of your first turn of combat.
Yikes.
I don't make the roll, sweetheart. I'm sorry. So go ahead and roll 2d10 for
You
me.
literally.
You
don't
are
have to
the
know.
dungeon master. What do you mean?
They don't have to know that, Josh.
Literally
I'm gonna
tagged on
fight
your name
whoever
right there.
gave me that.
It's
I'm gonna
crazy.
fight people.
Crazy.
Why does life hate me right now? What? I got a 10 overall.
Okay, so just take 10 points of damage for that, and then you're going to be scared and deaf. Damn.
Deaf and afraid.
Almost close to naked and afraid. Excuse me. We're going to cut back over to Sir Elijah for a second. Elijah, your mom looks at you. She's been staring at you this entire time, and almost as if pulled out of some trance, she kind of... He's coming. Sweetheart, please, be strong. And she disappears.
Elijah nods as she goes, but he doesn't say anything.
It's the most frustrating of the group. can't say I'm not excited to have this conversation with you.
It's really a conversation you want to have? We've only been trying to talk to you for weeks now.
This giant Leviathan emerges out of the darkness and kind of writhes and wriggles and does what like serpents and leviathans do. You know how they move. You know how legless creatures move, and kind of does that in front of you. I'm sorry, in this void.
He goes, oh, yep, you're different than last time I saw you. I'm guessing this is the deity behind the peasant facade?
I would say it's an honor to meet you, but I don't think it is. See, and he kind of like starts to like circle you while he's having this conversation. I feel that you all give a very big threat to my plans on rising back to full power, but you in particular, you've always had contact with your deity, and it makes no sense to me. Why is it that Folgu just deems you so appropriate while the others had to be chosen?
Well, let me out of this realm of yours and maybe I'll show you.
Not until I know who you really are.
I'll tell you what. You've got me where you want me. You could kill me at a moment's notice and I wouldn't be a hindrance at all, but obviously you're not doing that. So, why don't we trade questions? I'll answer as truthful and honest as I possibly can if you do the same. 1 for 1, back and forth until you get bored and sick and decide to kill me. Or let me go, in which I'll inevitably try to stop you, right? That's what you think I want, so it's up to you. Or I could just sit here and continue to give you the silent treatment. But you're right. The god's been in my head for quite a while. You're no different.
I'll let you ask the first question.
Alright. None of the other gods have such a powerful realm surrounding them. Why do you? What makes you so different?
I was birthed to be the counterbalance. It all seems so appropriate to have them act as the core to hold the world together. But what keeps them in control when they choose to go awry?
Elijah kind of nods, thinking for a second, and he goes, "Deal's a deal. You have a question for me?"
Baby Angel, thank you so much for the gifted sub. Damn. Y'all are messing with these players tonight. I love it. I love
They'll
it.
take 1 week off, and they all come back for revenge.
Right, they all come back swinging. Who would you like this role to go to? Damn.
No, I know what I did.
Damn.
I know what I did.
Damn.
This
Okay.
is their fault.
Gotcha,
Fine.
gotcha.
Hey, Cole. Hey, Cole. I just one little thought I wanted to give you in case this happened. I really hope this doesn't happen for you in a couple campaigns later. It's gonna be crazy.
Me fucking too. Yeah, no, I'm on board with that.
Love that.
You scare me.
That's funny.
I'll be the toughest crybaby you know.
That's great, baby. Love that. Okay, cool. I'll tell you that when we get back to you. Velkelth kind of circles you again and then stops in front of you. Who are you? you have this power about you that's just unnatural.
Well, as long as I've known, I've been me. I don't know who my parents are, or if they ever existed, and I was found in Folgu's temple. If that origin story is unsatisfying, I apologize, but if you're familiar with the other deities, you know they don't like to talk much regardless of whether they're in your mind or not.
Oh, trust
But
me, they
I've
don't
had
listen
what
to
I've
me at
had.
all. I get it.
Yeah. We could trade stories for days. But for as long as I've been alive, I've had my powers. Everyone in the Own Kingdom has an aspect of electricity. With the things that I've been able to do have always been unnatural.
He kind of eyes you up and down a little bit. You're allowed to ask one more question.
Okay. Well, since I have to cut to the grand finale, why don't you let me help you?
I beg your pardon.
I don't believe our goals are dissimilar. Don't get me wrong. I'm no fan of destroying everything. But I've traveled this road for quite a while. I've recognized for quite a while that there is an imbalance. Any single one of the elements taken out of proportion, left unchecked, can still grow to ravage and destroy. Overgrowth in the Earthen Kingdoms, Own Kingdom plagued by a perpetual lightning storm. This is not coincidence. You are the missing factor, right? So why can't we find a better way to allow you to exist and keep everything in check without you ultimately destroying everything in their stead? Why don't you let me help you? Do this the right way and put balance how it should be. I mean, and do you enjoy being trapped? Do you want us to stop you? If we're peasants in your way, get rid of us. If you don't want to get rid of us and you're fun with, enjoy the challenge, let us get stronger. Let's see what happens. I'm fine with rolling those dice. But let's be real. Every ray of light is followed by shadow. The road has been out of balance for probably longer than I've been alive. I don't think killing everything is the way. So we can't just reset things. We have to find a way to move forward. So why don't you let me help you?
In order to be able to truly help me, you'd have to convince 5 deities that have their own selfish gain and choose to be very selective with their power. That I'm not a threat.
You're wrong. You wouldn't have taken me here unless you knew that they couldn't hear us here, right?
They can't.
And you want us to get this source of their power. So if we have it, it doesn't matter if they choose a different deity. The crystal is the key. Right?
Yes.
Sure, the person that's into it will make a difference. But you've put your powers in the hands of someone who had nothing and is going to take everything. That was unwise. This Xeon person, they're not going to put you in power the way you want to be in power. You want to lead, not be trapped, unchained, untethered. but they want chaos and destruction. If the gods can stop you, but they are bestowing their power to us, then I don't need to convince the deities. I just need to convince my friends. Also, don't tell them that I consider them friends. It'll get weird, and then I'll have to leave.
I'll honor that request. Allow me time to think about this. I will keep in contact. But in order for my initial goal to work, I can't have you interfere with this particular encounter with Tempestus, so I must ask that you stay a little bit longer. And he kind of starts to slowly fade away back into the darkness.
Pleasure kind of looks around for a minute and just is kind of taking in the ethereal stillness inside, and he goes, I'm stuck. And then he just closes his eyes and starts to meditate.
As we cut back to the others, you guys are at the door to this temple. You can see a few people that are kind of laying there in sick beds, being attended to by a few of the different priests and sisters that are there, trying to nurse them back to health or keep them stable. One of the priests happens to recognize you, Narina. Ah, Lady Narina, it's such a pleasure to see you here. I mean, I wish it would be under different circumstances, but the situation's gotten worse since you left. I know it's affected all of our people, and I know you've been taking a lot of time to take care of your mother, but it's getting actively worse.
I know. And I may have a solution. It's a temporary one, but it should help. But we need access to the inner sanctum of the temple.
Please take whatever entranceway you need. As he says this to you, he kind of waves a hand and some lights start to glow around the doorway. In the language of the people of Neptus, Narina, you'd be able to easily read that as Home of Tempestus. May she guide us with judgment just as ever-changing as the waters.
Alright. We shouldn't be long. I suggest you keep everyone away from the entryway.
And as you're walking away from him, he kind of grabs your hand. Lady Narina, please. Be careful. You and all of your friends.
We will try. It's gonna head into the entryway.
It's gonna be like, okay, we're heading to a scary door. Let me get my emotional support animal, and we'll pick up Shiny and just kind of cuddle Shiny.
Shiny, thank you, but I shouldn't walk. As long as you don't fall through any more stairs, I think we'll be fine.
Okay. Naren is going to look at the two of them, super weirded out. Rome. This way. And she's gonna wave Narina, or Inez, over.
Are you still deaf?
Either way.
She's still deaf.
Oh, so she didn't hear me. Cool.
We're going to take this moment to go on a quick little break. We can get some waters, get some stretches, all those good things. Are we doing the break promo before we start therapy?
Yes, we are.
All right.
That's coming up,
Friday.
This
Friday.
is very exciting for all of you guys. Please watch this promo as we're getting ready to start our newest campaign, DM'd by the lovely Miss Narina herself. After you see this promo, we will pass you over to Elijah for therapy.
Welcome, employee number to Collective Co. And congratulations on your new position. My name is Janet, and I am the Vice President of Operations of Collective Co. Allow me to tell you a little bit of background of our great company. Collective Co. was founded by our divine CEO, Frank Levitt, in 2023. Frank developed the technology for all our divine products in the basement of his mother's home with nothing but a laptop and a dream to make the world a better place. You are probably very familiar with our world-renowned technology that is used in everyone's day-to-day operations. You have been assigned to our most prestigious facility, headquarters. You will be working our base of operations. Whether you will be working in customer service, research and development, or even groundskeeping, we are pleased to have you join us.
Please review the following documents about your
specific position, and welcome again to the Collective Co family, where we strive to make the world
one.
It's time for therapy.
The ring roll for trauma wasn't a blaring fucking sign.
Eddie, no! Eddie, stop!
That would be a critical failure.
What's going on, kiddos?
Hey, yo!
Fuck.
Yeah, it actually the technical term. You rolled a stab of this.
That's why we can't have nice things.
Fuck me.
It always cuts me off in some weird way, I swear. I know it's the other side. Listen, I just don't feel like sitting there and editing the whole damn thing. Cole's over here kicking it. Hey, Cole, you want to join me with therapy? I know it's not Tuesday, but... Okay, so you got to lean over to the right a little bit. I'll lean over to the left a little bit. There we go. Hi. Hey, everyone. No, other way. You had it. Yep. No, wait, keep going towards your window. There you go. A little bit more. There you go. Hey everyone, welcome back to another Epiphanies with Elijah. I forgot what we called it. We're gonna go with that. We're gonna call it Euphoria time. There we go. Welcome back to Euphoria time. I'm your boy Eddie, and this time we're going to talk about opportunity. Okay, like sometimes in life, and I feel like they always start with sometimes in life. Sometimes in life we're faced with. You can't hear Cole? Okay, I can fix that. Click. Okay. I'm joined by my co-host today, Cole. We have a very special guest for therapy. So sometimes in life, you have to deal with opportunity. We can see this as consequence situations, left turns instead of right turns, doors closing, windows open. But the reason why it's important to view it as an opportunity is because if we bring a negative mentality to all the actions that we take and the eventual inevitable results of the actions that we take, then we're taking a pessimistic turn towards life, which means the best possible option that could exist from that opportunity no longer exists. This can be confusing in a multitude of different levels. For example, let's say your car breaks down, like your transmission goes out and it's gone for like your whole summer. That sucks. But on the plus side, if you mostly work from home, then like now you don't have to do anything. You have to look at those opportunities. Maybe it's time to spend more time with the kiddos and like take advantage of time in that fashion. Even though it's a really negative thing that's happening, if you let it impact you negative and you only think about it negative, then you close your mind to the opportunities that can exist. For example, being strung up in some kinky St. Andrew's cross whilst the dark deity is talking to you sounds like a bad thing out of your control. Or it's an opportunity for you to... Listen, everyone jumped on that and said, what? Tying up Eddie? That's what we're doing here?
We know what we're about. The hell?
What's up, bro? I think you had something you wanted to say to me?
What happened?
Oh, I thought you were trying to get a hold of me.
No.
Oh, okay. Cool. How's everyone else doing? How's life? How are things?
Death, what do you mean, how's life?
Funny enough, the original St. Andrew's Cross was a non-kinky St. Andrew's Cross, and it was literally just like burn the witch style energy. But that's not where we are anymore. I mean, it was a torture device, which some people could still consider kinky, but that's not its original purpose. That lasted for all of about like maybe 10 years back in the olden days before they were like, hey, you know what else we could do with this? And here the fuck we are.
Whipping post.
We can use it.
Like in modern use.
So whipping posts were originally stockades. Or if you go back to the slaving times, it was literally just a long ass post, and you would tie their hands in a fashion around their wrist and then to the pole. I know a lot of things.
Yeah.
How you doing, chat?
Don't tease.
Don't tease. I was like, you know.
I'm kidding. That's not a safe word.
Just saying, you know, I know things.
You do know things.
I don't.
You know, Shiny doesn't know things though, and she is going to feel so hurt. She's gonna be so hurt.
I don't. If it goes the way I'm hoping it goes, I don't think Shiny will. And the reason I say this, I'll explain it to the players. But I need the DM to leave. Hey, DM.
Can you close your ear?
Hey, I need you to go to the restroom.
Can you be deaf for an hour?
Can't reveal this. Yeah, be deaf like Candy for a minute.
I'll leave this so that you don't think I'm trying to hop on stream and hear.
Appreciate you. Yeah, just go to the restroom and just run the water. You know, no big deal. It's fine. We're on break anyways. Okay, hold on. Wait for the door to close. Okay, so I told you, like, I'm trying to play chess, right? Like, here's what's going on in my head, all right? We're being faced with a person, an avatar, right? We're all basically avatars to our respective deities. We've met the avatar. That's like Xeon, right? Okay, Xeon crazy. We can all accept and agree that Xeon crazy, mentally torturing us with images and badness, right?
Right.
But we just saw Dark Deity. So my thought process prior to today was, if I ever get the chance to talk to the deity, not Xeon, then maybe it's something that could be reasoned with because it's been around significantly longer. We already know its plot is I don't want to be stuck in this shit, you know, but that doesn't equal that the outcome must be destruction. So while we still may have the threat of Xeon to deal with, that doesn't equal we can't persuade the deity itself.
That makes a lot more sense based off the conversation you had with Narina and Shiny previously.
That's what I'm saying. He's been on this path because his head, with his road travels and stuff, he may not have all the book smart, but he definitely has a lot of the people smart. And he's like, yeah, like, people don't care. Like, the deities are running amok, like, not in any massive negative, but like, you know, you've got overgrowth, you've got wildfires, you've got flooding, you've got poisoned water, you've got this, that, and the other. If it were in balance, it wouldn't be like this. What's the missing piece? And now the missing piece has appeared. Even though it's being piloted by something bad, that doesn't mean the missing piece itself is bad. So if we're putting all of our power into these crystals, and that's what's fueling our ability to combat this darkness, then maybe we can use it to connect with this darkness, be the other half of the puzzle instead of Xeon.
That makes sense.
So it's not a
That's perfectly in
betrayal.
line with what we discussed.
Yeah. It's not a betrayal. It's very much in character for him. He's not going to the dark side. He's just like, bro, like, at the end of the day, darkness, you know, when the sun goes down, what are we faced with? It's part of balance. We got to find a way to make it work, not get rid of it and not free it.
That makes sense.
Yeah, you still have time for popcorn.
Can you put Deontay on Do Not Disturb?
On Do Not Disturb? Yes.
This man.
I'll fix that right now.
I got you, Allie.
Yes. Also, I don't know how. I haven't done this. Oh, here it is. Okay. I was like, I haven't done this in literal fucking...
Month and a half.
No, not a month and a half. I don't take myself off Do Not Disturb on Discord.
No, he does not.
No.
the little red dot is how I know he's awake.
I'm either offline or leave me the fuck alone.
Yeah. He'll see my DM when he fucking gets to it.
Yeah, there are the notification noises again. It's okay. We fixed it. So we're just waiting for Inez to get back.
Also, I told the other players if any of them deign to pick up Shiny and hold and pet her the way that I am forced to take care of my damn cat, they will forever have her love and loyalty.
So Inez just won you over.
I'm sure right now she is just holding me and can't hear me. So,
halfway there.
I'm a very confused kitty right now. Like, wait. I was on the ground. How did I get here?
Also, for the record, I don't know if this plan's going to work. I don't have any in with the DM or anything like that. I'm genuinely just playing the field.
Well, right. I mean, you made him leave.
Yeah, true.
You wouldn't have done that
if he already knew. Yeah, no. Genuinely, just trying my best, you know. I think we're still going to have to play the story out the same way, defeat Big Bad, but then when it comes to that, what do we do, after? That's when, that phase 2 is when it'll be impacting in some fashion.
That's
good.
Is that any good, bro? Ren, what'd you say?
I'm like, we're looking at history texts. I was like, I don't think they understand.
I don't know what's going on.
I
How's Chet doing? Besides torturing people.
Wait, who's torturing people?
Oh, I said, how's Chet doing aside from torturing people?
Them, yeah. In Angel's defense, that's my own fucking fault.
I just can't.
I know exactly who I am.
He was like, no, pull back. I was like,
So, if my calculations are correct, next week we will actually have Dark Waters and Collective Co. And Insurgence. Yeah.
It's 3 nights in a row of D&D. Holy moly.
Yeah.
That was a long week for you.
Yeah, we were trying to avoid that. We were supposed to have Collective Co. this Friday, because the Collective Co. is once a month. But I took on a job. Literally right when this stream started, I got messaged to take on a job. And it's holiday season, so more money, more problems. Like, we gotta pay for all these extra toys suddenly and shit like that. So yeah, we got Wednesday Insurgence, Thursday Dark Waters, and then Friday Collective Co. That was what was finally the final decision, Violet? Narina?
Not this week, next week.
Yes. Okay. So
Yes,
next week, Friday.
Next week. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Next week on Friday. So far, everybody's on board.
I'll make sure I'm not working any extra days.
Yeah, I'm super excited. It's gonna be a fun one.
It's gonna be. We're gonna be D&D tired.
No,
But it's okay. Collective Co. is only once a month.
Yeah, Collective Co. is a monthly.
Mm-hmm. And then Dark Waters is going to be over probably by the beginning of January.
Deontay's not in Dark Waters, right?
No, Deontay's on Dark Waters. For Dark Waters, we have Scarecrow, who played Erebos in the last Nevaeh. We have Ali, aka Lava Monster, over in the chat, who played someone in Eldorado. I cannot remember the name. Can't remember the name. Abby. Wait, did Ali play Abby? Really?
Abigail.
Is that what happened? Because I let them pick their own characters. You played Abigail. Ali played Abby. There we go. We have Violet, who will be, who's been in all the things. And we'll also be running Collective Co. And then we have, for the first time, there it is, thank you. We have Jilly, who is our stream manager. That's right.
Just losing his shit over
He's
here.
going nuts. He's like way over there in the background. You can't see him, but
I was talking to Jilly about it today because this is her first ever D&D campaign. And so she's never like built a character, or like somebody asked her, what's your character during a BC call? And she was like, I don't know how to answer this question. It was really cute. She was like, I don't need anyone to know how quickly I did Bold to Mystery. That I outed myself.
Oh, well, since you outed yourself, yeah, we had the answer someday, but I was like, Jilly, it's okay. I'll let people I'll let you pretend. Okay, don't worry.
It was beautiful.
I'll keep bringing it up, and you can keep denying it. I know you're in. Jilly was like, thank you. I was like, I got you. All right, looks like everyone is back except for me, so this will conclude the euphoria moment. I don't know what to call this. The E is the hard part. Epiphanies with
Because it
Elijah.
doesn't have an E sound, it has a U sound.
True. We'll stay with Epiphanies with Elijah. But so thank you guys. Please enjoy the rest of the episode. We need to get rest.
As a therapy expert, I should be in therapy more often.
Next week, Wednesday, and then Friday.
Yes.
Okay. So I'll make sure it's set up.
All my Akka bitches, where y'all at? I'm kidding.
I swear to God.
We're all right here.
He gave me back the mic.
Yeah, there's
What'd
a
you-
shadow. Got it. A blanket.
Some of that
A
video.
blanket is... how dare you make those connotations?
He was given shadow when I saw him earlier, so it makes sense.
He's the Dark Knight.
Screaming. Okay. And
This is why we're friends.
you guys ready to get back into... Oh my god.
Oh, no.
Get it together, please. This is what Ren was trying to go for, but because he was all at 3 feet, y'all didn't take him serious.
Wasn't it?
Y'all ready? All right.
No.
Never ready. Okay, we're back. As you make your way into the temple, there's a faint purple glow. Not the scary magical darkness purple, but from the lamps that are fashioned after jellyfish that are spread out throughout the entirety of this building. Unlike most of the temples where they're super deep and complicated and all these different pathways and everything, this one's pretty straightforward. The inside of the temple itself is lined with shelves upon shelves of different ancient texts talking about the creation, the history, the culture, the lore of Nephthys, everything of Oshia itself, of the other kingdoms, different records of war and medical records, things like that. Anything you can name. It's basically a giant library. There are a few giant doorways that lead throughout into different portions of the temple itself, but otherwise it seems just like a very normal, very book-heavy temple. At the very far end of the temple lies an altar, and you can see a orb sitting on top of a pedestal, a beautiful shade of blue, but a purplish haze around it. Before I forget, because that was totally something that happened earlier, Shiny, you,
Yes?
you, yes. If your spell does damage, it will deal the maximum possible amount for your first round of combat.
Yeah. Wait. Hold on.
She was like, I don't have spells. Fuck.
Yeah, that's true.
Darn. It's okay.
Fuck me.
It happens to the best of us. Screaming.
She has spell?
That was
I
from
don't have spells, I'm
the
a monk.
That was from the magical roll that was gifted earlier.
So Angel gifted me disappointment. Thank you. She did get me. Damn.
Merry Christmas!
Mary Chrysler.
Also, just to remind Hanny that Inez is going to notice that I am made of, like my skin is made of stone at this point. You're holding me. I am not fluffy.
Your emotional support animal is a rock.
A talking rock that you can't hear.
Great.
All right. Narina is going to approach the orb.
As you get closer, you start to notice that the building that was once very normal starts to feel a little moist. I know that's gross to describe it that way. And as you look down, you can kind of see the room is starting to fill up with water quite rapidly.
Oh no!
And the door that you guys entered in has shut behind you.
Great. Love this.
What's happening? Somebody lied to me.
Narina's gonna look at Inez and go,
Am I supposed to shut up? I'm not sure.
Now that Shiny sees the wet ground, she like scrambles up Inez's shoulder and is like, no, thank you. Don't put me down, bitch.
Ouch. Keep your claws in, motherfucker. Jeez.
No claws.
Can Narina use her powers to try to like push the water against the sides and keep it away from everybody?
You can attempt to. I'll let you roll for that. That would be... I'm gonna have you roll survival for that. Because this would be your own personal water, so how you choose to use that depends on how smart you are with your water.
That was a 5.
The water is rushing in at a quicker pace now. Yes, Inez.
Is it possible for me to kind of use my power to boil the water away?
You can attempt to. Go ahead and roll a survival.
Oh, lovely. Well, that would be a 14.
As you're radiating this heat towards some of the areas where the water is coming in from, it's starting to try and close up the holes themselves. You are slowing down the process of the water. However, you are still in a very large building, so there's still a lot of water coming in. With your power, you've probably sealed up about 2, maybe 3 holes. But for how long it stays structurally sound before it starts to let all the water back in again, we don't know yet. Yes, Shiny.
Yeah. How hot is that heat?
Pretty damn hot. I mean,
is it affecting us at all?
No, she has enough control over it to not burn you alive.
Cole doesn't know what the city Hanny's gonna do. I'm a rock cat.
Touche.
Oh god.
So, guys, it's stopping, but not completely. Have fun.
Shiny's gonna try to use her powers to push Earth over the holes, like to cover them, just adding Earth up.
Need to go ahead and roll that survival. Yup.
Okay, so I thought it would be, but where's my friggin' sheet? I'm really good at survival, actually. So not good enough to resolve that.
Damn.
That would be a critical failure.
In the process of you trying to move some of the foundation inside of this temple to like seal up the holes that the water's coming through, you get a little too excited with your power, forgetting that you're stiff because your skin is still rock solid, and you kind of push a little bit too hard, breaking holes into the foundation, allowing more water to rush into the room a lot more rapidly. Now the water is about 4.5 feet up, filling up the room at this point. You're on top of Inez, but you're still kind of getting a little messed up. Let me check something really quick. Okay, yeah, she's still tall enough for you to be okay if you're standing on top of her head, but...
I'm like on her shoulders.
Okay, so
I will say, though, just seeing that fail will cause me to panic. She is a hyperventilating rock cat.
As this is all going on,
Like air bubbles and we're underwater.
you can definitely do that. You definitely have that ability.
Alright. Well, I'm gonna be ready for that.
Okay, just know when you're ready, you're gonna have to roll a survival, just like everyone else. As the room is rapidly filling up with water at this point now, you can see some of the different pews and tables that they have set up, chairs and different like things that they have inside the temple for people to like sit down at, like reading the different texts and like sit there during like services and stuff, or to sit off to the side for like prayers to Tempestus, are starting to float in the room. I need you to all roll a perception check for me really quick.
I don't want to roll anything now.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
Solid 11.
Okay.
I got a 20.
Hey, yo,
A 20?
21.
21.
Ooh, yeah.
I can deal with that.
I got a 16.
16. Okay. Okay. The water is about 5 feet at this point now, but for some reason it seems deeper underneath you guys. It's still not too deep, but it almost feels as if the ground underneath you itself is starting to give out. Rome, you notice something dark kind of swim past you. For Inez, you can kind of take out the shape of something that's about 15 feet long swim past you guys. For Narina and Shiny, you see the dorsal fin first as it kind of comes up from underneath the water, and it's moving fast in your direction. This entity that you are now noticing, you can see parts of its gills peeking out from the water, and you are met with the face of a zombie shark. Ladies and gentlemen, it is time for you to roll for initiative.
100%. As soon as Shiny sees this, she goes, "That's the fish I get to eat. I think it's to eat me."
You said that so enthusiastically, your mic
That
didn't pick
heard
up
half
any
of
of it. Not a word. It was just incoherent screeching, but we got the point.
No, because the words are so good, so I am going to repeat it quieter.
I'm screaming.
She goes, I think that's a fish I don't want to eat, but I think it does want to eat me.
Yep, it does.
Inez kind of just looks at it and goes, "Fuck that! Nope."
In that moment, as
My apologies.
one second. In that moment, as Shiny's screaming this, well, this is loud. Hold on. Damn.
I wrestled a zombie shark.
I mean, roll for your initiative. We'll see if you can wrestle a shark or not. In that process
I rolled a
of
6 for initiative.
Shiny yelling this out to you, you, Inez, gain all of your hearing back. So the first thing you hear is Shiny screaming that at you.
It's it. You fuck.
I'm glad you can hear again.
Screaming. Okay.
Thank you for joining the land of the hearing.
Wow.
Okay, what did everybody roll for initiative? Sorry.
That is 17.
17. Okay. The 6.
16.
16.
I got an 8.
All right, Elijah's not here. Huh. Oh shit. We gonna die.
Trust issues.
It's trust issues and no OP player.
Oh god.
Hey, on the bright side, that means you all get to fight like you wanted.
No, 100%. But also, there's no icicles here.
Well, we'll see. We'll see.
Didn't
We're on
be
the water.
scared.
Alrighty. Let's get ready to rumble. Anyway,
I'm gonna throw popcorn at you.
I saw we. Okay, so we are going to start with Inez, who can now hear the dire situation that they're in as water is pouring in from all sides of the rooms. The areas that she sealed shut with her flames are now bursting again, and the water level is rising. Shiny is screaming about how fish are food, and she's going to become food, and it's just total chaos.
I'm gonna make you into a boiling cat if you don't stop screaming.
Well, you would scream too if the thing you ate all the time was coming for your life. Yes.
I don't think
Also,
lava burn steak eats you.
water. Cat.
You got a point there. Fair enough.
Usually. Thank you. Anyway.
I jump on this shark as they're talking.
You're gonna have to wait your turn for that one. Water check, kiddos.
Aw, damn.
Hydrate, little babies. Inez, it is your turn.
Inez is gonna... Wait, how far away is the shark from me?
I'd say this shark.
I'd say about 20 feet away from you. It's about 15 feet long.
Gotcha.
Wait, if it's 15 feet long and you're saying 20, does it mean it's within 5 feet?
No.
Damn it.
Thought you were slick.
I was attempting. Anyways, or should I say endgaze? I'm going to do a sneak attack, but I need to roll an advantage.
Yeah, I mean, technically, its eyes aren't pinpoint. Yeah, I'll give you that. So you're gonna position yourself to get closer to it and then do the sneak attack?
Yes.
Gotcha, okay.
So I'm going to run into it.
Now remember, this room is filling up with water.
Yes, I understand that. I'm rolling the dice correctly. 1 second.
And you have a cat on your shoulder.
That is true. Okay. So I had to roll a 46. So that's how much damage I'm going to do, and that's 14.
Well, you have to roll to hit first.
Yes. I haven't even done my water check. Just
I'm screaming. She's like, there's a lot of shit going on, okay?
So fuck. got a 9.
That is not enough for you to hit.
Damn.
Nope. Damn, I would be slick. Damn.
So it is a swing and a miss. Is that your turn? We are going to go over to Shiny.
Good news, I'm right here. We're in melee range, yeah?
Yeah.
Perfect. So, Shiny's got a few things to do. We are going to utilize, for the first attack, Cat's Claws, and then we will use a key point for I have a second action already. So then we'll do a flurry of blows. There's my friggin'... Where the heck is that? Okay, it's over here. There it is. Okay, yes. So I use a key point for flurry of blows, which is just like an excessive fucking unarmed strike. And with the flurry of blows, if that lands, then I intend to use the extract aspects, which analyzes the creature as a reaction.
Okay.
And I will launch myself off of Inez's shoulders to attempt these, which may land me in the water if these don't land, but... The first being for the Cat's Claws, does a 21 hit?
21 definitely hits.
Okay, cool. Roll for that flurry of blows real quick. Well, if a 21 hits, then I'm pretty sure a 25 will also.
Yeah, I would like to think so.
Good deal. So that the first is... Damn it. Okay. 7 slashing. Yeah, that's slashing. Followed by 7 bludge. Wait. Yeah, it's 1d6 plus 3. Okay, yeah. 7 bludgeoning. And then the extract aspects analyzes the creature. It's sorry, it's not the extract aspects, it's the wait, no, is that right? Yes, I learned all of its damage vulnerabilities, damage resistances, damage immunities, and condition immunities.
Oh, never mind. I was just going to ask you, but okay, I mean, that gives you exactly what you need to know. Okay. Cool. So it's resistant to bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing damage from non-magical weapons, immune to poison. Condition immunities are exhaustion and poisoned. How much?
Can I get that one more time
Yes.
little slower?
Sorry.
My brain short-circuited with as quick as you went.
You're fine. So for your resistances, it's bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing from non-magical weapons. For immunities, it's immune to poison. And for condition immunities, it would be exhaustion and poisoned.
Thank you.
Yep.
I will also relay this information as a free action to the rest of the team.
Yep. And how much damage was done that turn?
They were the same. So 7 slashing and 7 bludgeoning. So I know they have a resistance to both of those since they're using magical. Mm-hmm. Which I believe with a resistance it's half damage.
Yeah.
So
it's gonna be 4.
7 total.
Yeah.
Well, if you added them together, it'd be 7 total. If you didn't, then it'd be 8.
Yeah. So we're gonna do the 8. I'll be nice. I'll be nice, because I know how math works. Okay. Now it's time for the shark. Unless you have something else going on.
Nope. Sorry, I was gonna make a joke, but I decided against it.
No, make that joke. Dude, oh, no, don't make the joke. I already know what this is. Stop it. Okay. So the shark, after being scratched multiple times by this tiny cat, whips at you, and it rears out its fangs to bite you. Let me see. Does an 18 hit you? Dorktail. Holy shit, wait, hold on. Sorry. Dorktails, thank you so much for raiding with 58. Hi. Hello. What's going on, friends? You just caught us in the middle of combat. Welcome to Roll for Trauma here, Insurgents, the Elementals, episode 8. We're in the middle of a battle with a giant zombie shark because, you know, that's just what happens on Wednesday nights, right? Thank you so much for stopping by, and, yeah, you're just in time for the shark to start fucking some stuff up, man. Grr. Oh, thank you so much for following, Raven. Ooh. Okay.
So I have the rock skin, which I can't recall if that reduces damage.
Resistance, resistance against.
Right, that's right. Thank
you so much for following, attacks. Firefly. Yeah.
Good deal. So
thank you so much for following, Mischievous. Sorry. There's so many follows going on. I'm like.
All the love. Yeah, so 18 does hit my AC. But I get to take, those are teeth, so that's half damage.
So does 9 do anything to you?
I mean, that's the half?
Yeah.
Fuck me. Sound like honest. Yeah, it does some damage, yeah.
Okay, gotcha. Alright. So this shark...
And then my skin will go back to normal.
Yes, after this turn, your skin will go back to normal. So this shark does lash out at you, and he does a little toxic bite. He just does a little nom on you. The initial contact to fur scratches up some of his teeth because you are basically a pebble to him in this moment, but that still doesn't stop the I need you to roll a Constitution saving throw.
Why you gotta be like that?
It's not my fault.
I thought we were friends and that you loved me.
We are.
Hit you though.
Does a 10 save?
It doesn't save, I'm sorry. Okay, so... Okay,
well,
so you're gonna take...
Okay. There's no icicles, right?
Y'all on these icicles, I hate y'all. Okay. Let it die already. God.
Never.
Okay. So, 8... So with that little bite that he does 16 points of piercing damage. Plus... I'm so sorry to say the plus, because this makes me kind of sad.
Wait. No. You said 9.
Yeah.
You just said 16.
Oh, no, this is the damage. That was just a roll to see if it hit you.
No.
Am I misreading the situation?
You've misstated, I think. So the 18 was the hit?
Yes.
So 16 was what you rolled for damage?
Oh, shit, yeah, you're right. Right. Okay, yeah,
so then I take 8.
Gotcha. Okay, so...
Okay, understood.
8 damage. Ooh. She's like, I'm not trying to die right now.
Life and death.
That's true.
Okay, so I got that damage.
And you also take 2 points of poison damage.
Gross. Am I now poisoned?
Yes.
Fuck me. Oh.
Yikes.
I hate that.
It's a little sad. It's okay, friend.
Shiny doesn't need to live.
You're fine. It's okay. It's just a little poison. You'll be fine. All right. That ends the shark's turn. So we're gonna head over to Narina.
All right. Just for clarification, Poison damage is not the same as acid damage, correct?
That's absolutely correct. Yes.
Perfect. I love that answer. I'm going to cast Acid Splash. Range is 60 feet, so it should be there.
Definitely.
Save is Dex 14.
Okay.
I'm gonna like take my hands and I'm swirling them in a big circle, and I'm taking the water from the cave and I'm mixing it with the toxins and the poisons and the sludge and everything that's like in it, turning it into this like spearing ball of acid, and I'm gonna hurl it at this fucking thing's face.
First of all, kudos for the description, because that shit was beautiful. Secondly, I did not save, so I'm definitely getting hit by that.
Yeah.
Quick little touch point.
Oh.
I'm right by its fucking mouth.
You'll be alright.
Am I alright?
Is she alright? The world may never know.
She'll be alright. I got perfect aim. You'll be alright.
I mean, if the DM so deems that is how that works, then I will go with that.
It doesn't say anything about an AoE, so...
I mean, she's right. There's no AoE damage on that.
Fucking fine. Just gotta check. I'm right fucking there.
Listen. With how yes. With how impeccable her aim was, it went directly into the gills. You're fine.
Dope. Thanks.
Alright.
Appreciate it.
This bad boy is going to be taking 12 points of acid damage.
Okay. Alright.
And I am going to... can I use a bonus action to get a little closer?
You certainly can.
Okay, I'm going to dash towards it, and that's the end of my turn.
Gotcha. And now we are up to Rome.
I'm gonna take my spear. How far am I from this thing?
You're about 15 feet away.
Alright, I'm gonna run at it and stab it in its eye.
Which eye? I'm just
My
kidding.
first.
Kidding.
Whichever one is.
Whichever one is nearest. No worries. Go ahead and roll to hit.
I rolled a 12.
That hits.
Okay. I did 9 damage.
9
For my
damage.
second action, I'm gonna put the spear on my back, but I'm gonna take out some rope from my bag and kind of like wrangle it.
Okay, hold on. Okay.
Is that like an athletics check or a strength check?
From one DM to another, what would you suggest in that situation? Because he's trying to lasso a shark.
So you'd have technically 3 rolls. First one would be the dexterity for the lasso.
Thought about
the
that.
second one would be the strength for the grapple, and then the third one would be the continued strength for as long as you hold on if you pass the first strength.
So let's do that. I'm
My
like,
dexterity was 21, and you said the second roll was what?
that was the strength.
My second roll was 15.
Your boy has successfully lassoed a zombie shark.
You're gonna take it home and name it? Like, for fuck's sake, Rome.
He's gonna tame the shark.
Fit it, no, I'm gonna say, as I'm holding it down, I'm gonna yell at everyone to strike it. Okay, do I throw a third one now, right? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, he's not gonna do that. It's missing teeth. Come on now.
Yeah, God forbid it be missing an appendage.
Exactly.
I rolled a 12 on strength for the third roll.
Your strength is kind of faltering on that one. You have a grip, but you can feel it kind of shaking, kind of bucking you around. This is you riding an aquatic bull in this situation. You are still holding on, though. I will give you that.
Okay.
And we're going to cut back to Inez.
So I am going to take out my sword, apply my fire magic 2-set sword and just fucking stab the bitch.
Go ahead and roll to see if you stab him with this hot butter knife of yours. Just stab the damn shark.
I will stab you. Wait, do I have to pair it with something?
No.
No?
Nah.
Okay, that's a 19.
Definitely hits. So go ahead and roll for your damage. And then also on top of that, add 1d6 of fire damage.
Okay, so that was a 7.
Okay.
And you said 1d6?
Yeah, 1d6. The additional fire damage.
That's a 2.
A 2?
Yeah, so
Dos.
together it would be
9 damage.
9. Confused though, like what do you mean 2? It's more than 2 and 7 and 2.
Screaming.
So confused for a second.
You're fine.
Oh boy.
So as you imbue this sword with this magical fire, the insignia on your ankle starts glowing red, and then your sword bursts into flames in this room that's filling up with water at the same time. As it jabs into the side of the shark, it sizzles from the intense heat coming off from this blade as it enters into the shark's side. You can feel it tearing through some of the cartilage as it takes that damage. The shark kind of like while it has a rope in its mouth and a giant what is he, a paladin on top of his back, just struggling? We're gonna cut back to Shiny. Shiny, at this moment, you feel your fur start to gain its poofiness back, followed by being completely soaked with ocean water, because the room is filling up at a more rapid pace at this point.
100% she shrieks at the top of her lungs. Like this.
Screaming.
So it's Shiny. Good job. Proud of you. I don't like when you laugh without smiling. Please don't do that anymore.
What are you talking about? What did I do?
Your mouth was completely flat while you were chuckling. It made me uncomfy.
Sorry, I'm sorry.
No, you're not.
I'm not. What is Shiny doing in this situation?
I think this is in reaction to the getting wet. Because she would start trying to scramble and probably end up on top of the shark. Because it's more, the higher you can get, the better. And Ina's a little too far away now. Fuck. Oh, it's my turn for actual fighting. That's right. Ina's already went. I'm so lost my damn self. I thought you were asking for my reaction to this.
No, you're fine.
Uh-huh. Well, you know what? This makes the perfect opportunity to scramble on top of the shark. And what is the stupid action I have? So I would do I have 2 attacks, so I'll do 2 cat's claws attacks again, and then as no. I have 2 actions. So 1 cat's claws attack, and then grappling pin, where you can use your action to try to pin a creature grappled by you making another grapple check. If I succeed, me and the creature are both restrained until the grapple ends. Wait, is that the one I wanted? I don't think so, but that's the one we're going to use.
She said that's what I'm going to do.
So I'll roll for that cat's claw attack, which, does that's 16. Does 16 hit?
It hits.
Perfect.
Perfect. I hate water, especially wet water.
Yeah, I don't like being all wet. That is another 7 slashing, so that's 4. Since he's got that resistance. Excuse me. followed by the grapple. I have to make a grapple check, which is... Oh, shit. No, I'm poisoned. I have to re-roll that attack roll. Because I have disadvantage on attacks and ability checks.
Shoikies, you're
Fuck
right.
me. Yikes. Well, you know, I feel like a 9 probably doesn't hit.
It definitely doesn't hit Isosawi.
Yeah.
Imagine being honest. Couldn't be me. I'm just kidding.
I just completely blanked. I don't want to be that bitch. So, what's a grapple check? That's just a strength check, yeah?
Yes.
Cool. 14. And I believe with a grapple check, you do an opposing roll.
Oh. I got an 11, so you grappled me.
Hell yeah, we are both restrained until I release the grapple.
So, by some magical, mystical ability that you have, maybe it's because you're blessed by a god directly, you somehow grapple a shark in a room that's filling up with water, and it can't move because it's, you know, being grappled by this 3-foot tall cat who's deathly afraid of water, especially wet water. Ladies and gentlemen, roll for trauma.
For the knowledge, attack rolls against a grappled creature have advantage.
Damn, that's crazy.
That's wild.
Yes, wild. Okay.
But he also has 0 movement speed.
Yeah. Damn, so he's being grappled by this tiny little house cat and a giant paladin lassoing him like a damn bull.
And he also has the disadvantage on dexterity saving throws.
That's crazy.
Have fun, guys.
That's funny.
So do I need to continue my grapple? Or my lasso of this shark? Or can I just let it go now?
That is up to you. It's the shark's turn, though. But when it gets to you, I mean, that's kind of up to you.
Okay.
So the shark...
Still gonna be, like, restrained?
Yeah.
By Shiny? Okay.
So the shark is kind of frantically thrashing about. Not like it can really do much because it's being grappled in 2 different locations. The shark starts to violently vibrate. And in the process of doing this violent vibration, it's starting to pick up some of the scales on its body. And they're starting to point out of it, very sharp, jagged scales. For the 2 of you that are grappling said creature, I would need you both to roll a dexterity saving throw.
Okay. Since we are, well, if you're grapple, if it's a lasso, is it a grapple? Because those aren't the same thing. That's just a restraint on the shark.
No, just a restraint.
Okay.
It's not a
Just checking.
I rolled a solid 5.
You rolled a who?
A solid 5.
Solid 5. Gotcha. Okay.
That money's coming up.
You got a 12?
No, I said well.
Oh, well.
It's a shame because my first roll was a nat 20.
Damn.
But it's okay. It's okay. Even with disadvantage, that's a 21. So.
Damn, it's crazy. So Shiny, you perfectly contort your body as cats do, because that's just something that cats are able to do and avoid this. Rome, on the other hand, you're going to take a spike directly through your left leg, and you will be taking 6 points of piercing damage.
Just
Yeah. That's fine. It's fine. That is all the shark can do in this situation, so we are going to go back over... Huh?
Does that break the grapple?
No.
because I would have had to dodge in some fashion.
Oh, you're right, because it doesn't affect
so that breaks
you.
both of our grapples.
Yeah, well, yeah. He still has the rope inside of his mouth, so it's not really doing anything for him, but for you, it definitely does break your grapple.
Damn.
The shark sees this opportunity and kind of shakes everything off. We're going to cut back over to Narina.
Alright. So, all three of them are within 10 feet of this thing, yeah?
Yes.
Yeah, y'all.
Friendly fire. Kill them.
Okay, well, in that case, Arena is just going to pull out her crossbow, and she's going to yell to the rest of them, "You guys need to get away from that thing," and then she's going to shoot it with her crossbow. Does a 17 hit?
A 17 does hit.
Nice. And then she's going to do a whole 9 piercing damage, and reiterate the fact that I think I know how to take care of this thing, but I need you all out of the way.
Okay. The shark lets out a mighty roar as the bolt pierces it right in its gill slits. It turns its attention towards you for a brief moment. And in that brief moment, Narina, you see a glimpse of Tempestus kind of shimmer through and look at you. Is that the end of your turn? Senior Rome, it now goes back to you.
Okay. I kind of yell back in Arena and be like, "What's the plan then?" Because I'm holding it.
The plan is to get out of the way.
Elaborate before I let go of this thing.
Do it quick.
Alright. I'm gonna go ahead and let go of the shark, but kind of pull my rope along too so I don't lose it. I'm gonna take my spear. I'm gonna kind of... I'm not gonna take my spear, actually. I'll put my spear back. And I'm just gonna walk... What's my... 1 second. I'm gonna run 30... My walking speed's 30 feet. Like, would I be able to run 30 feet?
Because the room's filling up with water, I'm going to say you're going to lose about 5 feet of that because you have to swim it, but 25 feet, I'll give you that.
How far up is the water now?
It's a little over 5 feet now at this point. Like about, well, no, it's almost close to 6 foot. It's like 6-ish feet. So you guys are, if you're not super tall, you're kind of struggling to stay up at this point now. Ouch. Ow.
I'm gonna look towards Shiny and be like, when you get the chance, jump on my back, if you can. She's the only one grappling with her, and I want to say I'm 25
I have been grappling it.
Okay. So who's holding the shark now? No one?
Nobody. I had the dexterity dodge.
Nobody gets it now.
Okay. Alright then, I guess we're away from the shark. And then I'll have my turn on that.
Danger Bear, Wolf, Turtle. Jesus Christ, these names. Thank you so much for the follow. Stop. Stop it. Get it together over there, cat ears.
No.
Back to top of initiative. Inez, it's all you. Agreed.
Okay. So, definitely right.
Now keep in mind, ladies and gentlemen, this shark is covered in spikes now.
Yeah, I don't care about that.
Oh no, you should.
Excuse me, Miss Little Sassy. Inez is just kind of gonna cast her fire, trying to roast the shark.
You're gonna try to cast fire to roast the shark?
Yes.
In the water.
I'm gonna make a feast.
You're wet, yo.
It's undead.
If you want to try it, you can go ahead and try it.
Listen, it's worth a shot. It's
We gotta destroy the brain, guys.
Destroy the brain.
Okay, that is a 17
That hits.
plus plus 2 plus 2 damage. Because it said so.
You said plus 2 damage because you said so. What the hell?
It says here.
No, you're
It's not
good.
my fault.
No, you're fine. Okay, so how much damage are we taking?
Do you want me to roll for that?
Yes.
Okay.
Language.
What is that? Okay. 6 plus 2. Well, not 6 plus 6. 16 plus 2 is 18, so 18.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Gotcha. All right. The shark screams in like terror as this happens. Some of the scales and the bits and pieces of its fins, the dorsal and then the tail, are starting to like fall off of it. It's slowly starting to deteriorate as it's been pretty damaged and beat up by you guys. We're gonna go over to Shiny now.
So before utilizing her movement speed, oh, damn, that's a shame.
Damn.
So I am going to do. Interesting. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and do just a. God, I wish all of my damages weren't all of its immunities. Fuck being a monk. Let's hit it with those cat's claws 2 more times, and then use my movement speed to. How close is the nearest wall?
About 10 feet away from you.
10 feet. Perfect. Yeah.
Oh.
Well, it's within my speed. I was just thinking. I'm just gonna stay in the water. I'm already wet. And then run away from the shark afterwards. For 45 feet.
Very
So those
smart.
attacks are. Does a 24 hit?
I don't know. Is that with disadvantage?
Ah, shit. You right. Well, does a 15 hit?
That one does hit.
Okay, so there's the first cat's claws. 12 and 14. So we do the 12. That's 18.
18.
Wait. Yeah, that's how math works.
Yeah.
Okay, so my 2 damages. The first is 7, so 4 piercing. Or slashing, I mean. And 4 total, so 2 slashing on that one. And then I run away.
So that's 6. Okay. All right. The shark. The Sharky McSharkerson. It's going to lash out at Inez, seeing that she's the closest and did the most recent amount of damage. It's gone into a blood frenzy, so it's going to have advantage on any melee attack right now since you don't have all of your hit points. Fuck yeah, zombie shark. So let me see something. Boom. Does a 19 hit you, sweetheart? I can tell by that look it does.
Yeah, it does.
Damn, okay. Righteous. So the shark is going to take a big old chunky chunk out of you. And you are going to take 15 points of piercing damage plus 2 points of poison damage.
Oh, how many in total?
16 points in total.
Because I was looking at my HP and I was like, that doesn't hit me.
No,
Like, you'll never hit me with that. But then I was like, wait, no, yes, it does.
like your AC. I'm like, I hope it does. Okay. Oh, 17. Sorry, not 16. Thank you, Jilly. You know I don't do math. I just run the show. Okay. And that will be the end of the shark's turn as you feel this poison seeping from its disgusting rotted fangs into your bloodstream, and you feel it course through and just kind of you a little bit. Just bites into your shoulder. You're not losing a limb.
But doesn't the shark also get damaged because I'm made of fire?
No. You're in the water. You're in his domain.
I'm still made of lava.
Made of fire.
Yeah. But I mean, it's
Fair
water.
enough.
It's water. We're gonna cut back over
It's
to.
lava?
We're gonna cut back over to young Narina.
Cool. So I know Shiny got out of the way. Roman and Nez, are they still within 10 feet?
I'm like 20 feet away.
Rome is gone.
Okay.
Inez is relatively close-ish. But you know, yeah.
Nope.
No?
Nope.
How far did you get away after you bit
After Ines stabbed Agnes ran.
Oh.
I don't know. Ines just ran.
You just
It's
got...
a sneak attack.
You just
You
got...
hit, you run.
No, touche. Oh, shit, you're right. Okay. She's out of the range.
Okay, cool. So, Narina is going to use her feature of, what is this one called? Elemental Affinity. She's going to summon the blue dragon that she is associated to from her dragon ancestry. And she's going to cast Tidal Wave, imbuing it with the blue dragon's lightning, adding +3 lightning damage to her Tidal Wave attack.
Nice.
Are we gonna get at this lightning?
No.
No, that's why I told you to get the fuck out of the way, y'all. It's like y'all learned a lesson. Alright.
Y'all got rid of the one electrical member of the group, and she said, let me bring the electricity back.
Yeah, we need some zippity zap deal.
She said I miss them, honestly.
This is something she has not brought forward. She has not talked about. Let's do it.
Okay.
Alright, so the save is Dex 14.
Okay. Let's... That is a hit.
Yeah, it is.
She said, fuck yeah, it is.
Alright, so this bitch is going to be taking 25 points of damage plus 3 points of lightning damage. So 28 damage total. She's literally summoning the water from the walls and imbuing it with blue dragon lightning and casting it into the sky and just bringing it down on top of this thing, just full force, and that is bludgeoning damage.
Right. Ooh. You shouldn't have said bludgeoning, because I only take half of that damage.
Damn it. So it is bludgeoning damage.
Okay, so you said that was 25?
25, 26, 27, 28, plus the 3.
28. Okay, so that is 14?
About 12.
That's
Yeah.
Something, 0.5, I don't know.
Plus the 3.
No, that's a 14. Dang. This is so exciting. As this giant torrent is being summoned from the water coming through the room, and this power that you're controlling over it, you see this image of this blue lightning dragon swirl around into it, charging this. And as the attack is about to slam down onto the shark, it looks at you and it forms into that shape of Tempestus one more time. You hear her scream your name, Narina! And then she gets hit by the tidal wave. The shark kind of gets slammed into one of the walls. It looks at you and it kind of snarls and growls.
With its one eye.
With its one eye. And we're gonna cut over to Rome, unless you have anything extra that's going on.
Nope. Nope, that's it.
Nice. Okay, Rome, it's back to you, my guy.
Is it noticeable that it's undead?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, you see bits of it falling
It's
off, so
undead.
I'd like to think it's undead, yeah.
Okay. I'll look toward Arena and be like, are you gonna do that again, or can I grapple it again?
Not gonna do that one again, no.
Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and run up towards it again and try grappling it to make it easier for us to hit.
Okay, go ahead and roll to see if you can grapple
It was
successfully.
those 3 rolls again, right?
Well, no, I mean, are you using your rope again, or are you just grappling this
Use
time?
my rope again. No, I'm gonna use my rope.
You're using rope? Okay, so go ahead and hit that dexterita.
Fucking OP's this shark. Jesus.
21.
Well, he's not that good if he keeps getting grappled by a fucking paladin.
Strength check, right?
Yes, sir.
Ooh, that 20.
You have this shark in the strongest of just lassos, and almost like you tied your shoes with this damn thing.
Okay. I still have one more attack, but I don't want to lose my grip on it, so I'm just gonna hold it.
Okay. We're going to cut back to Inez.
See you guys.
The shark is very, very, very low at this point. Just to let you guys know. It's chunks falling off to the point where it's almost as if the skeletal frame of the shark, even though it's made out of cartilage, is kind of like the only thing really there, but it's being powered by this dark purple energy that you see oozing out of the parts of it that's like falling off and rotting away.
So how far is everybody from the shark?
You got 10 feet. Rome is grappling the shark, and then Narina is at least 10 feet away.
I am as far away from this shark as possible. If
Oh,
10
no.
feet is the distance of the room, then yes. But I have
Just kidding. No,
45 feet of walking
yeah, you took
speed.
off. No, you're
I ran.
you're gone. Yeah, you're gone. So the only close person is the paladin, just to answer your question.
Don't let the intrusive thoughts take over. Just stab it.
So, I'm gonna use Calcifer, which conjures a flame that can manipulate at within 5 feet. If the flame touches a living organism, it does 1d4 fire damage. If the flame touches a non-living, there's a chance it will ignite. This fire acts a light sword to 30 feet around it, and before I cast this, I tell Rome to get the fuck away from the shark.
Alright. I'm gonna stay on the shark, but can I like grapple it to where it's pointed at her?
Do you wanna ignite?
No, but I
You
put in
can't
all this work.
grapple when you're not on the thing.
Yeah,
not how
so
grapples work.
if you let go of that shark to try to reposition it, then you're just letting go of the shark at that point.
Okay, I see. I'm gonna stay on. I'm gonna take my luck if she hits me or not.
Damn. Okay. Let's see what you do.
That I take my chances.
Well, I roll 1d4, correct?
Yep.
Well, it's a 4. Thank God.
Would you like to describe how you murdered the shark?
So, after Enos yells at Rom to get off of the shark and sees that he refuses to, she kind of shrugs and says, "You dealt your own path," and kind of like starts conjuring a ball of fire and just throws it full-heartedly at the shark. And while all of this is going on, she's holding she's throwing the ball of fire with one hand, the other one makes a circle around us.
As you toss this fire, this animate fire, eyes slit and just ready to take out its target that you have it set for, it makes contact with the shark and it bursts into flames. The smell of burning sashimi would be very pleasant for Shiny.
Except it's rotting meat.
Yeah, you take what you can get, okay? As the corpse is starting to burn, completely and totally being engulfed in the flames, Rome, by the power of your crest itself, there's a wind shield basically that envelops you entirely and keeps you completely safe from the fire that's consuming the shark as it crumbles into a pile of dust and a few fangs dripping with the last remnants of the poison that was left inside of them before it completely deteriorates. And you guys have defeated the zombie shark. With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, this will be the end of tonight's episode. Meanwhile,
as we drop,
as you drop. Meanwhile, Xeon is staring into the Exen chasm. I don't know what you think you're doing, but I'm in control here. You may have given me the power, but I'm going to use that power to take what rightfully belongs to me, with or without your help. In a separate dimension, Elijah hears this voice speaking to Velkouth. And Elijah, as you open your eyes, you're on top of the ship, right above the waters of Oshia. And that, my friends, is the end of the episode. How we feeling, kids? How we feeling? You guys did great. Good job.
I feel like we should get sushi.
Honestly, same.
Sushi sounds nice.
It sounds so
But I
good
think
right
I'll stick
now.
with like a California roll right now. I think I'm good right now.
Thank you. Now I have a fear of becoming deaf.
It's okay.
So that,
He's like, I'll never make it in the world if I lose my hearing. Never make it.
Listen, I thought that was the funniest thing. That was the funniest moment for me. Okay, so clockwise, started with Rome. Tell us who you are, who you play, and where they can find you.
Rome the Relentless. You can find me at Rome Will Rise on Instagram or here at, it's 9 p.m. now, is it?
For the next couple weeks. We're almost reaching the end, guys.
Hey, this is Cole. I play Shiny Shekel. You can find me on TikTok at Cholioli, spelled just like my tag here on Twitch. And then you can also find me here on Roll for Trauma several days a week.
Hello, I am Eddie. I play Elijah Zafir. You can find me here with Roll for Trauma on my personal page with mystery_online. And be on the lookout for lots of new campaigns starting next week.
Hi, I am Violet. I play Narina Boreas. You can find me on TikTok at Violently Colored, and you can find me here on Roll for Trauma.
Hello, I am Ines, also known as Hanny. You can find me on TikTok at local.hanny1278 or here on Roll for Trauma.
I'm Deontay. I play your Dungeon Master. You can find me on Instagram and TikTok at Dapper_Making 2.0. You can find me here on Wednesdays DMing Insurgents, and pretty soon, pretty much every other day on this channel, because there's a million campaigns that we're doing. Before you guys leave, make sure you check out all of our socials. Follow us on Instagram, on TikTok, on YouTube. Go check out the YouTube channel, guys, please. It's really cool over there. Make sure you guys join the Discord so you can keep up to date with everything that's going on with all the different campaigns that are coming up. Check out the Etsy. You know, we got some really nice things on there. With that being said, make good choices, drink water, don't forget to smile. Till next time, guys. Say bye, players.
Bye.